Hey guys!
Hey guys!
We're back with another sci-fi review, this time reviewing the Season 2 premiere of the sci-fi original series, Dark Matter, titled Welcome to Your New Home. If you haven't seen it yet and you want to avoid any spoilers, skip this video and come back later because everything we say from this point forward is going to be a spoiler. Oh my god, so many twists and revelations in this episode. Joseph Malozzi has outdone himself in this one. It was just mind-blowing moment after mind-blowing moment. Absolutely fantastic episode.
This was really great. Like, nothing was expected. Everything was unexpected. Like, I don't know. There's nothing that from last season I could have really predicted into this season. Which is really good, because you don't want to be able to predict a show, but then that just makes it boring.
Yeah. And one thing that Dark Matter does really, really well is does things that you just don't see coming.
Yeah.
Case in point, one died in this episode. Jace Corso showed back up, and I was like, oh, hey, it's Jace Corso. Oh my god, he killed one.
Yeah, which is crazy, because, like, when you see the preview for this series premiere, you see Jace shooting, down at the camera, so you assume he's killing someone. So, of course, my first thought is like, oh, he's killing one. No, he can't be killing one. One's a main character, and it's just, he went after him last season, so who's he killing this time? It's totally one. Yeah. It's like
you totally outthought yourself.
I outthought myself. I should
Which
just
I
stuck
think was
with
the
it.
intention of the trailer.
Yeah, it's because the first thing you think is, well, Jace is after one, so yeah, the person he's killing is one. But then you're like, no, it's probably some side character on his way to get to one. But no, it's totally freaking one.
So clearly his plan is to replace Derek Moss and take over the company.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Derek Moss, the current, like the acting CEO of the company, he totally killed Derek Moss's wife.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
totally, or had her killed rather.
Yeah.
That is totally the way it's going.
Yes, and so, like, what's great is now we're going to get Jace trying to replace Derek, his story, but he's not going to know that the CEO is probably going to be after him. Like, we don't know the whole story, but why would he want him to come back and replace him? Yeah. Like, he's running the company right now. Why would he want him to come back?
Which one / Derek points out. He's like, I'm going to replace this guy. I mean, come on now. Things aren't adding up. Like, the witness, the guard,
like, suddenly dies.
Yeah,
like, a lot of stuff isn't adding up there. So, like, on the one hand, Jace has the perfect in to a life of luxury, because one has no memory of anything. Yeah. So, like, he
can just fake it.
Yeah, he'd be like, I don't remember that. What did I used to do? Yeah, like, he could totally fake it and it'll work.
Yeah. But the acting CEO is going to be out to get him. Oh
yeah,
my! I'm excited for this character's story in a way that I wasn't excited for one before. I'm totally on board with this now. Oh my god.
Yeah. We like. One's okay, but he's definitely not our favorite of the group. So, like, I'm totally okay with him being replaced with Jace and having Jace's story now. Like, I'm really excited for that.
Also, in this episode, we find out that Six was undercover for the GA in trying to arrest the crew of the Raza.
Yeah, and when he went and did that teleportation vacation thingy last season, that's when he found out who he was, and that's why he told him. So he didn't have his memories, and he didn't get them back. But I don't know. There's something fishy about this whole entire thing. Like, I think he's being played.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not so sure. I think they might have created this lieutenant person to
get Six to do what they want him to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like he's been played.
I think Lieutenant Varric might be a fictional person who they have given him and said, this is who you are, go be this person. And he's jumping at it because he doesn't want to believe that he did all these things.
Yeah, he doesn't want to believe that he's a criminal.
Yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised if Six finds out that he is not actually Lieutenant Varric.
Yeah.
Also, we're introduced to an amazing new character named Nyx, and she goes toe-to-toe with 2, which is a big deal because is she something like 2? Is she maybe an earlier version of what 2 is? Or there's something about Nyx and her going, mano a mano with 2 and holding her own.
Yeah, and Nyx immediately assesses 2 as being valuable, and she wants out. And she's kind of hinting to 2 that, we could get out of here. We need to work together. Our group, we are stronger than this prison. We need to escape this inescapable prison.
So Nyx is going to be amazing. I'm
Yes.
really excited to learn
Super
more
excited
about
for
Nyx
her, yes.
and learning more about her backstory and getting to know this character more, because she's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
And there's something going on with 5. Something we caught when the warden was scrolling through all the inmates, and then they all had the same subject number. It was 1892, I think it was.
1892.
And then and they all had the same number until they got to 5, and her number was different. I think it was 1673. I think it was. So I don't know why her number is different. Is it because they're taking her to a different place, or at least that's what the plan was until the investigation was taken over?
Yeah, there's something up with her anyway. It's just that scene there. It was like her image froze on the screen and was there for a long time. It makes me think that maybe this whole operation isn't even about the rest of the crew, but it's about her specifically. So that makes me really excited because she is my favorite character, probably outside the android. Like, her and Android are my favorite characters. And so that makes me really excited to find out what is going on with her. What is her backstory that they did all of this just to get to her?
And if you look at the promo for next week, we see Will Wheaton's character is back, and he says, "We've found her." And the picture on the screen is
the
5.
Enlarged picture.
Almost the whole crew is there.
Yeah.
Most of the crew is there, but the enlarged picture is 5.
Yeah. So there's something up with her.
And she has some kind of relationship with Will Wheaton.
Yeah. So assumedly she's got something to do with 2's program as well, or that program in general, whether another adaptation or another version, or maybe she helped in the creation. I mean, she is a computer whiz, so maybe she's did something along that line, but I'm so excited to find out what's going on with 5.
It's if Nyx is an earlier version of 2, and then there's 2, and then 5 is a later version of 2, or just, or something like that. I don't know if that's all one thing, or it's such a mind-bending episode.
So many ways that this can go, because Nyx could not have anything to do with that, and she's just really, really good.
Yeah.
And 5 could be a newer version of 2, or because we don't recall her being hurt. Like, my short-term memory is crap, so
I don't remember her ever getting injured.
Yeah, we don't remember her
show.
being injured in a way that would give her away like 2 was. But she also is that computer whiz, so she could have been on the other side of she could have helped create 2, or, was part of that program.
But the fact that Will Wheaton has been searching for her, she's connected to 2
in some way.
Somehow, yeah. So, oh my gosh. There was so many things in this episode, and it just took my mind and went, oink.
Yeah.
So
we got 4, who also did some probing, because 4 is not just gonna stand by and be in the prison. He deliberately incites a riot just to see what happens, because he wants to know how quick the reaction time is,
4.
and how it was totally staged. He needed to know info about the prison, so he incited a riot so he'd know reaction time and how they dealt with it, and he got that information, so now he knows.
And 3 did nothing useful for anyone else.
3 did absolutely nothing useful. He attempted to...
Well, he did make buddies with the doctor.
Yes.
With the doctor who is also an inmate.
Yeah.
So that could come in useful later.
Yeah, that could. That definitely
But
could.
that's unintentional.
Yeah.
On his part.
Basically everything 3 does is unintentional.
Yeah, and any benefit that comes out of what he does.
His story is just funny.
You know what, though? 3, I really wasn't on board with him last season. He wasn't one of my favorite characters. But he grew on me. Especially when I rewatched season 1. I'm like, 3's not all that bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed 3 in this episode. Like, he totally did nothing beneficial to the group, but he was hilarious in doing nothing beneficial to the group.
But I think making buddies with a doctor is going to be important later, for sure.
Yeah.
Season 1 was absolutely amazing. The season 2 premiere took it up to a whole different level. And oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's if you haven't watched Dark Matter, if you watch our videos, seriously, get on Netflix right now and watch season 1 of Dark Matter, and then check out the season 2 premiere.
Yeah.
Because it is phenomenal. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's it for this video. If you have anything to add, let us know down in the comments. Also, if you enjoyed this review, and we really hope you did, be sure to tell us by dropping a like on it and subscribe for more reviews.
And thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time.